Hello. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for having us here at the AIKO booth. It's a very nice, very nicely organized booth again, just like last year. And yeah, today we'd like to use the opportunity to kind of talk a little bit about what we do at Turnsolar. We are a residential solar system provider based in Dusseldorf, and we're employing innovative equipment and technology to make the process for the end user, for the residential clients that we're mainly targeting, a smooth and an effective one. And here today I'm here with my co-founder and also head of sales, Christian, that is also going to share a little bit about his experience on the sales front, how the sales process looks like for mainly residential clients, how systems are conceptualized and how systems are planned at Turnsolar. So Christian and Yedgarian, I'll give you the microphone to talk about the product selection, the services a little bit, and then I will also mention why we picked AIKO Solar and why they also picked us, and how that adds value to our clients.
Yeah, thank you very much, Melih. Can we skip forward, please? One more? Exactly. So the marketplace of solar panels and heating pumps. We all know that it is something that is coming. Renewable energy is getting bigger and bigger, subsidized by the government, and we all can capitalize on that and make a big impact on the world and reach a difference through that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now a bit louder again. Okay, so what does it mean? It's a very long process from client to client. It starts with the first spark of interest and then goes over the consultation, the planning, the installation, up until like the post-sale consulting processes. And that is a very important part of the whole procedure. So what are the most important things for a client, or even for an installer like us, or a manufacturer like AIKO? The first thing we need to talk about is the price, which we can see here. More. Exactly. Pricing is a very important point because solar projects, solar systems are not the cheapest thing, but they can be very, very customized based on who you work with, how you work, and many more factors. The second important thing is how long does the installation take? From the get-go up until the finished projects, we offer an installation process of 30 days, which includes the installation on top with the AIKO full black modules, which we will talk about in a little bit, as well as the electrician and the grid registration. Final thing is, after the sale, what about the equipment? What about the warranty? How long can we guarantee that our modules, our equipment is warranted for, and what does it mean? And one prime example for that is the AIKO and ABC module, which Melih will talk about in a second.
Yes. So let's quickly talk about the equipment and the warranty that we offer our residential clients. And one of the reasons why we have chosen as well AIKO Solar in our product portfolio. We were in search for a module that seamlessly integrates into the innovative, into the visual appeal of the client's homes, and quickly came across the AIKO Solar module, namely the first one, the AIKO dual glass black module. And as we all know, there are 50 shades of black a supplier can choose from, and this particular model that AIKO produced is a stylish solution for our clients, which also resonates very well with them, which is why we have incorporated that into our portfolio. In the coming weeks and months, we're also looking to integrate the AIKO inverters and the battery into our system. But for now, we have a very positive feedback from our clients concerning the very aesthetic module from AIKO Solar. About us a little bit, huh?
Okay, then about us. What does it mean? This is a picture of our main core team in the AIKO offices. Who are we? What are our facts? What are our figures? We are a company, we have installed more than 800 solar systems nationwide, primarily in the North Rhine-Westphalia region. with different companies together, which means different panels, batteries, inverters, and much more. And based on our experiences, we selectively choose our partners, which is why we're here today. Next thing is, what do our clients think from us? And like mentioned before, the three main points, pricing, installation process, as well as warranty, are the most impactful things you need to look at. And based on our development, based on our growth, and based on our further expansions, we can see a drastic increase in sales of solar systems, wall boxes, as well as batteries in the upcoming years. So our projections for the years 2027, 2028 are significantly higher than what we have right now, which is why we're here, which is why we're growing and continuously expanding all over Germany and in the future all over Europe. So, continuing here, what are the next innovative steps we're willing to take and are going to take to get there? How are we going to expand? A bit more from Melih.
Okay, amazing, thank you. So Christian already shared a few sentences of information about how the sales process works with our clients. And usually it goes like this. The client approaches us with the interest to install a PV system at his home, and we illustrate how the placement of the modules could look like. And this is then a back and forth with the client with the goal to conceptualize the perfect system for him, consisting of the number of modules that we choose, the size of the battery, and deriving from that also the size of the inverter. And this is something that Christian was working on for a long time. And it's something that costs a lot of time in the sales process. So we came up with an onboarding process that allows the client to conceptualize his own PV system with the help of AI, which is run by the Google Solar API. So the client can choose the optimal placement of his module using the tool that we provide him in the first case, and then approaches us with an already finished PV system, including the battery and the inverter, and from there Christian takes on the further consultation and goes into the development of the project. So you want to say something about the sales process before and after we introduce the tool?
Sure. So normally the sales process takes much longer than you think, because it is the lead generation. So if you're interested in a solar system, how do you get to us? That takes a few days. And then until you get the first appointment, until we talk, then we set up the plan, then we talk again, then we change a few things. Until we're there, a few weeks have passed. And maybe at the beginning you were very, very interested in a system, now you're not. So how can we take advantage of that? If we use this AI, this would mean from your computer at home, you can see, okay, this is my roof, this is how I want it, I can plan it for myself, I can see what am I going to build in there, what type of modules, what inverter, what battery, when can I set my appointment, and how much will it cost for me. That will take a lot of work from us, from our cooperation partners, and from yourself. So we would reduce the whole cycle from a few weeks to a few hours, maybe 2 or 3 days. That would help everyone in the industry and the customer finally to get a customized, selective individual system for themselves. And if we reach that, that has been established in other countries before. If we reach that, we would be the first ones in Germany, and if that goes through, the whole industry would develop drastically. So that is our goal, that is what we're going to do, and based on what we can see right now, there is a lot to see in the future.
Okay, all right. Maybe one more thing that this tool allows the client and also us, something that was not possible before, is we're taking the latest equipment prices and pricing that into our offering to the client already. So at every day and every week, the client gets a very precise price point on his PV system and can choose, depending on the independence that he wants from the grid provider, his own battery size, and come to us and get the installation done. So this is the tool, we're very excited about it. It will be available in 2 weeks from now, This tool already exists in other markets, mainly in the US, and will be the first one to be introduced by us in Europe in the next 2 weeks. We're happy for your feedback, and please share with us your experience with the tool, so that we can also make it a useful one in the coming weeks. So thank you for your time, and happy to see you next year again on Solar Solutions.
Ja. Noch einmal?
Noch ein?
Noch ein? You want to show the contact slide? Okay. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. If there are any other questions, if you want to reach out to us, don't hesitate. We're here. Reach out and we'll answer your questions.
Okay,
Thank you.